Hey, hey, my fantastic angling friends! Your favorite fishing forecaster is back with another essential report, and trust me, you'll want to hear this one. Today, we're diving deep into the conditions for Sunday, January 11th, 2026, across the stunning waters of New Zealand. This day promises something special, with stable summer weather setting the stage for some truly memorable catches. We've got warm waters, light winds and active fish, making it a day where persistence will absolutely pay off, and you might just land that fish of a lifetime. So, grab a cuppa, settle in, and let's talk fishing. First up, let's talk about our beloved freshwater fighters, trout, both brown and rainbow. In January, with lake temperatures in the mid-teens to low 20s Celsius, trout will be seeking those slightly cooler, deeper waters during the midday heat. However, my friends, they'll come much shallower to feed in the mornings and especially in the evenings. Look for them along weed beds, near river mouths, and along distinct drop-offs. For those of you who love trolling using a classic Tassie Devil or a Rapala in bright colours, fished in deeper sections will be very effective. Fly fishers, this is your time to shine too. Streamers or larger nymphs mimicking baitfish or active aquatic insects will work wonders, particularly near inflows where fresh water brings oxygen and food, or in shaded areas. Remember, with more holidaymakers around, the fish might be a bit spookier, so a stealthy approach and longer leaders are your secret weapons. Moving to the salty stuff, if you're chasing that silver gleam, snapper should be high on your list. With warm coastal waters averaging around 20 to 22 degrees Celsius in the North Island, snapper will be incredibly active. January is still within their spawning season, so there's a good chance of encountering some larger specimens. They'll be active inshore, so focus on reefs, rocky outcrops, and even sandy areas near structure in depths of 5 to 20 meters. For bait, fresh pilchards, cubed mackerel, or piper are your best bet. Soft baits in natural colors, fished slowly along the bottom with a minimal retrieve, can also be deadly. For the lure enthusiasts, small jigs or soft plastics retrieved with a slow, erratic action will certainly get their attention. And for those adrenaline junkies, the mighty Kingfish and the ever-reliable Kahawai are calling. The warm summer waters are perfect for them. For Kingfish, look for workups, those telltale signs of seabirds diving and baitfish splashing. That's a sure sign kings are in the area. Live baits like small kahawai or mackerel are your absolute best bet. Slowly troll them or present them near wash zones around headlands and offshore islands. For lure anglers, large stick baits, poppers or jigs worked aggressively will absolutely get a strike. A solid spinning outfit with heavy braid is a must for these hard-fighting fish. As for kahawai, the people's fish, they are abundant and a fantastic option for consistent action. They'll be schooling inshore near river mouths, estuaries, harbours, and along surf beaches. Small metal spinners, soft plastics, or even a simple piece of pilchard on a flasher rig will get them biting. They're a great species to target for a fun fight and a delicious feed. Now let's break down the conditions for Sunday, January 11th, 2026. The general weather forecast for New Zealand predicts daytime temperatures hovering around a comfortable 23 degrees Celsius, with nighttime lows of about 16 to 18 degrees Celsius. We're looking at mostly fine conditions with a great deal of sunshine. Wind will be light, predominantly from the northeast or east, around 7 to 11 miles per hour. Atmospheric pressure is expected to be stable, around 1,000 to 1001 millibars, which is fantastic for smooth water and accurate casting. There's a 0% chance of rain for many regions, making for truly pleasant fishing conditions. Sea temperatures around New Zealand in January are varied, but generally warm. In the North Island, expect coastal waters to be around 20 to 22 degrees Celsius. These warm summer temperatures mean fish are active, have higher metabolisms, and are feeding aggressively, making them more receptive to a variety of baits and lures. The moon phase on January 11th, 2026 will be a last quarter, with the moon about 40 to 42% illuminated and decreasing. Many anglers, myself included, believe that while the period just after a full moon, which was on January 3rd, can bring strong tidal movements in saltwater, encouraging active feeding, this waning phase means we're moving towards a slightly less intense bite. However, the stable weather and warm water conditions should still trigger good feeding windows, especially during dawn and dusk. Overall fish activity across New Zealand for this time of year is high. January is summer, the peak feeding season. Snapper are actively spawning, kingfish are patrolling reefs, and trout are energetically feeding in our lakes and rivers. Given the mostly favourable weather, warm temperatures, light winds and clear skies, would give the overall bite a good to very good rating. The last quarter moon might mean a slightly slower start for some, but persistent anglers will be rewarded. The key will be to identify those feeding windows, perhaps during the early morning and late evening bites, and adapt your tactics accordingly. So there you have it, my friends. Get out there and make the most of this fantastic opportunity. I wish you all tight lines and nipple-screaming reels. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, smash the like, and tell me in the comments below, what are your plans for this fantastic fishing day? Have you had any luck with kingfish or snapper recently? Share your stories and tips. Tight lines, everyone.